Hey there, so this is B. Wendy Jackson. Whew, got attacked. Um, I want to share a quick reflection with you. So, as you know, recently I completed a 90-day metabolic makeover, and me and my family, we are just on a journey of healing metabolically. The standard American diet is mostly plant based and high carb, high sugar, and we just um, I decided that January 2024 would be the beginning of something new, but more so specifically, this year we would be different. We would not continue to eat the way that we have been eating. And I have made a lot of changes, and I am proud of myself. And with that, starting February, around April, I also started to advocate and really educate and impress upon my son and my husband to, hey, let's heal together as a family. Let's not keep eating those the same foods that we've been eating. And so I'm so proud of my husband. It's not perfect, uh, but I am so proud of the small steps, the steps that he's taking. My son just continued to educate him. I advocated for his labs, and he has an insulin, a A1C that indicates insulin resistance at the time he was 6 years old. And so that gave me even more ammunition to say we cannot afford to keep eating cereals and cookies and chips and all the high carb pizzas and tacos. We're gonna have to change our ingredients to make sure that they are healthy, to make sure that they are low carb, to make sure that they are high protein. And so, with that, we have been on that journey, and I decided that our family is going to be different, that we're going to look different, and I don't care, like, because our health depends on it. We choose life. There's so many kids that are in the hospitals with diabetic comas. There used to be a time where kids were not getting diabetes. Mental health issues, anxiety, ADHD, all kinds of physical illnesses are triggered. The main culprit behind all of those illnesses is inflammation. And carbs and sugar is toxic. These things cause inflammation in the body. And so we have decided that we're going to live. And so recently, normally in the mornings, I allow my son to, say the Lord is my shepherd psalm and affirm him and just remind him who he is in the Lord. And I was just continuing to remind him because there will continue to be a lot of teachable moments. And so I was just reminding him of why we need to make good, better decisions. Like why, it's important for us to make better decisions, and how can you respond when someone is offering you a piece of candy or a lollipop or chocolate or cookies, and how to assertively say no, and how these foods will continue to spike up your insulin. And so just explaining all of those things, sometimes I feel like I need to get my nurse degree, my doctorate degree. I am mom, nurse, all in one. And so as he was leaving the room, I noticed that he was sad. And I said, honey, you can tell me anything. And so, at first he said, I'm okay. And I'm like, no, you're not. What's going on? And so he was able to say, I miss the way I used to eat. And y'all, what a sweet time to just validate and normalize what he said, because I get it. Like I was like, honey, me too. Like I miss a Snicker. I miss going to certain restaurants and eating, mac and cheese and, those high carb foods. I miss that. I really do. I said, but sweetheart, I'm so glad you shared that with me, and I am so proud of you for saying it out loud, because one of the things that we have to remember is that we can ask Jesus to help us. Like he will help us. He will help us be strong. He will help us say no. And so I just want to share this with you because Many times when we are embarking upon a new change, sometimes we want to go back to what is familiar because it feeds our flesh. Sometimes we want to go back to how things were because we didn't want to be patient. We don't want to persevere. We don't want to practice discipline. We don't want to practice self control. We don't want to say no. Did you know self control is a fruit of the Spirit? See, nobody talks about that fruit. We talk about love and joy, peace and patience and kindness. But do we talk about self control? It is a whole fruit of the Spirit, okay? It is a Holy Spirit fruit. And so I just want to encourage you today that no matter what journey that you are embarking on, maybe it's changing the way you eat. Maybe it's adding movement to your body. Whatever it is, like, just stay on the path. Like, don't stop. Don't quit just because you want to tickle your flesh or just because you want to go back to what's easy or to what's, comfortable or to what's familiar. Just stay on it, right? So I just want to encourage you today and share that with you. And one thing I want to say as a call to action. Listen, if you see my son, don't offer him cookies. Don't offer him chips. Don't offer him mac and cheese. Don't offer him fries. Don't offer him nuggets. Please don't. Please don't. He has gone from wanting mac and cheese every day to wanting ground beef because that nourishes his brain. Now, the journey is not perfect, but we are making lots of progress. And so I just want to share this reflection with you. This is B. Wendy Jackson. Have a wonderful day on purpose. There he is. We're getting some sunshine. We've done some housework today. He worked hard with me today for several hours. And we're just taking a stroll. Have a wonderful day.